Hello everybody, welcome back to Grizzly Mountain with me, Golfcart Jockey. Oh, look at that. We had a whole flock of beavers come through here last night. Man, there's not much trees left at all. No, it's good to have friends, and it's good to have really good friends. It's good to have, awesome people. Our good buddy Farmer Minn, I guess he felt kind of bad for us with our wind problems. We had lost several hours of work that we had done, and volunteered to come on and help us. Man, he came down from Mercury Farms. He jumped in the Scorpion King, and like I say, it looked like a whole flock of beavers in here, just wood chips flying everywhere. I told him to go nuts, and man, did he ever. He has cleared us a path, so I think he has moved us, this farm, into the next stage. We're still $4,000, almost $5,000 in the hole, and here's our way out right here. It's that simple. Got to get to work. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do first. I'm not going to make you watch that, but yeah, I just wanted you to see it. Holy moly, look at this, huh? My man has opened it all up. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to leave that little line of trees, and I was going to kind of plow this all up and make it grass, but I don't think we need that much grass. We need more in the line of cornfield and wheat or soybean or something like that, a good arable field. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make a nice strip field up through here. We may connect it to the sugar beet field right here. Sugar beets are ready to harvest, so we need to go do that today. We also, depending on how much money we get out of here, here's what I need. Here's what I want. I want $330,000. That sounds completely reasonable, right? No. What I want, yeah, I do want that. But what we need is a hayloft. We need a root crop storage. That's $180,000 right there. Then I want a one of the force-writ mowers. Talked to Mr. Ross down at the store, and they got one in. It's $105,000 with all the cutter heads and everything. I think it's right around $150,000. So there you go. That's what we need. That's our plan. So we could get some mowing done. We'll sell our other mower. I just like the idea of that one contained unit, not having to put just the little front mower on this thing. It may even pull a loading wagon. I'm not sure about that. Doesn't really matter. Still, that's our plan, is to get one of those. So I don't think we have $300,000 worth of logs in here, but who knows, man. There's a lot. I know that. So let me get to work. We'll start doing this, making this money, and then we'll start buying stuff. We still have to buy pigs too, but I'm not in a hurry to do that because I can't feed them yet. So we have plenty of straw here now. I think we'll be able to take care of the horses and the pigs, at least through the next crop. The next crop will probably be wheat, just so we can double it up. Wheat will feed the pigs, and it'll give us straw for the pigs. So we'll probably do that next. This one was oats for the horses. So I think we got quite a bit of oats out of there. 17,000 liters. So not too bad off of one field. Not too bad at all. So we got to get that field flipped. We got to get the sugar beets out. We have a lot of work to do. Need somewhere to put the sugar beets, and in order to get the straw picked up off that field, we got to have somewhere to put the straw. So we need at least $180,000 off of here, which I'm confident we can do. Shouldn't be a problem. So let me go do that, and yeah, then we'll start spending money. I'll be right back. All right. Good morning, boy. Ooh. What a night. We kind of celebrated there. Oh, thanks to old Farmer Beaver and the field that he cleared off for us. Field B, Field M, we're gonna call it. We already have a Field B. We sold all that wood for $348,000. I wasn't sure if we would get $300,000 so that I could go on my shopping spree, but we did in fact get it. As a matter of fact, we have $25,000 left. Really? Is that necessary? Somebody needs attention. Yeah, so we have $25,000 left. We have bought our mower. Mr. Ross is getting it ready right now. We're going to go pick it up today. And we had a couple of new buildings put on the property yesterday evening. We were wondering how the construction crew was as good as they were, so I got to asking around Mr. Ross down there, and he said the guy that runs the construction crew's name is Grumpy. And I guess maybe that's got something to do with it. He said Grumpy gets them boys to work, buddy. He puts 35, 40 hours in easily in a day. He squeezes it right into 24 hours there. So yeah, those guys come over, they put in our root crop storage, turned right around, built a hayloft, wired it up, got a little light on it, man, and they're gone. Just that simple. So now we can do some farm work today. I'm pretty excited about that. We got to go pick up our mower. We're going to mow. We're going to actually ted some grass, turn it into hay, pick it up, put it in the hayloft. We are going to get the loading wagon on our, we'll pull it with the Deutz probably, and we are going to load up all the straw, pick all the straw up, put it in our hayloft. We're going to go see Mr. Ross again at the store. We're going to get us some sugar beet equipment, and we're going to harvest the sugar beets there. So yes, very, very cool. Speaking of sugar beets, I got a call about my farm at Mercury Farms, and Patrick was wondering, Patrick helps us out there. He's been pretty much running the place while I was gone. He was doing some work for Adrian and Farmer Minn over there, and called and asked me why I decided to plant sugar beets in the two fields over there, the big fields that we plowed together. I told him I most certainly did not do that, but he claims that he has some kind of note from me telling him to do that, so we're going to have to investigate that. I don't really want sugar beets in those big fields over there. I don't have any need for them, but yeah, so on Mercury apparently we have a whole lot of sugar beets we've got to do something with. We'll have to get to the bottom of that, figure out what happened there, but maybe some handwriting analysis is in order. I'm not sure. But anyways, alright, so we got to get those sugar beets harvested, all that other stuff picked up. Check that out, root crop storage right there. I was going to put it near the pigs, but like I say, there's really no need. You're going to have to make the trip either way. You're going to have to take it from the field to the storage, or you're going to have to take it from the storage to the pigs. So we'll put it here with everything else kind of on the road front. We should be able to, just pull right up here and fill it up. Once we get something in there, it'd probably fill up the Mahindra here. So yeah, it should be easier to load that way. We put the input side on the field side. That way you won't have to drive around it, and you'll be able to dump it in there. So I think that's pretty good. That'll work for us pretty good. Pretty excited about that. We got of course our silo right here, regular silo, the fill pipe right here, and again the same thing. We got the dump on the field side, so try to make it just a little bit more efficient if possible. And our hayloft. Look at that. Now, because the hayloft holds hay for the sheep, straw for the horses, and straw for the pigs, we're going to be using it more often, so I put the fill pipe on the easier to reach side. So we can just pull right up, hit it with the wagon, and take off. We will fill from over here, but as far as hay and straw goes, you usually do that all at once and do it in big loads, so it doesn't really matter. You dump it all at one time, and then you'll have it easier to pick from as you go. So kind of the thought process there. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Got our new buildings in, looking good, ready to go. And we have to, let's see, we're going to go pick up our mower right now. So all the money that we said we were going to get and spend, we ended up getting it and spending it. It's just that simple. So we are good at it. If there's one thing we are good at here at Jockey Inc., it is spending big piles of money really, really quickly. So let's see here. Try to get there without breaking our neck. This thing's feeling a little skittish this morning. Alright, check that bad boy out. So he said he could get his hands on 3 of them. He could get a blue one, a green one, or this, they called it brown. This kind of looks like an olive green. I like this one. We don't need the blue. Yeah, I think we've seen enough green stuff, so Yeah, check this thing out, huh? Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, another thing that I really liked about it is the header trailer on the header. That is awesome. Now we can pull these two things at once, or transport these two things at once. This says it is a tedder, but the description on it in the store says windrower. So I did not purchase the windrower yet, just so that we can keep them separate. And I want to see if it does in fact TED. So we'll pull the cutter head behind us there, switch them out when we get to the fields, and we'll cut a path real quick, and then we'll TED it, or attempt to TED it, just to see what we have here, whether this is a tedder or a windrower. And it may be both. Maybe the windrower just windrows, and this one TEDs and then windrows. Could be. I don't know. I did not watch any of the mod tutorial videos today. I saw 3 or 4 of them out there, but did not get a chance to watch them before I hit record here, so we're just going to have to test it out ourselves. I know you guys are probably telling me exactly what's going on, yelling at the screen, but that's alright. We'll figure it out. Let's see. Might as well start here, huh? Gotta start somewhere. Let's see. Switch to the front. Looks like a perfect place to drop it. And drop that. Get lined up here just right. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Hold that bad boy up. Let's get her swung around here. We'll just cut this area over here. Give us our test run. Oh yeah, this thing already windrows. I forgot about that. We don't need. What do you need a windrower for? Perhaps it's like a merger where you can choose which side it comes up. I'm not sure. We'll do a little test in there. It might be that we just don't need that piece of equipment at all. Ah, this thing is great. I love this. I need to remember to sell our mower too. We're not going to need the front mower anymore. Let's see, raise this up. I bet we could unfold it and drop it. Yeah, it's perfect. I love that little header trailer on there. Man, that thing is cool. Very cool. I might have to get back into the silage game now, just so I can use this cool little mower here. Alright, let's see this thing. Let's turn our help window on real quick. And it says lower tedder. Turn on tedder and lower tedder. Perfect. Oh, it just kind of shoots it off to the side there. Okay. Alright. I like this. This is cool. Pretty neat. And then we will go to the store and go ahead and get the windrower too. Oh man, that's gonna be bad. I shouldn't have thrown it up in the trees like that. Should I have to make the first pass with the tedder pointing to the inside? But that's alright, because normally you would have the whole field mowed first anyways, so. Pretty cool. We got us a new little toy there. I like that. That's very cool. Very cool. Alright, well, let me get this all mowed and go pick up our windrower. And I'll catch up with you when we are ready to start picking up straw and hay, I suppose. I'll be right back. There we go. Our first 23,000 liters. The hay picked up, man, I like that thing. It is a pretty neat little piece of machinery we got there. I am impressed. So, we'll go ahead and make our first hay deposit into the loft here. I'll have to come in and put us some roading in here. Some sort of path or something. Make this easy on ourselves, but that's alright. We have a little bit more hay to pick up. I'm going to leave that for just a second. I'm going to jump on the straw so that I can get the other tractor going with the worker, and we will, you know, try to knock this thing out, get some work done here. So look at this straw up. That's the next step that's in our way. And immediately after this, I'm going to put this in the hayloft, of course. As soon as I get done with this, I'm going to go. Still some lime on the ground over there. I thought it was snow for a second. I am going to go get the sugar beet equipment so we can get that done today too. Go ahead and get those put in our new root crop storage. So, a bunch of new equipment and a bunch of new uses for it already. We're already putting it to work, so that's a good thing. Good thing. So let me knock this out. Like I said, the hay will be all right for a while, till this afternoon. We'll get it picked up eventually. We still have to cut, as a matter of fact, we still have to cut at the hayloft and down on the way to our house, the grass that we planted over there. So we still have quite a bit more to do, and there's a bunch of grass to our right here. Should we need some, this isn't fertilized grass or anything where the yield is going to be improved, but it's definitely grass if we need it. So that's an option too. We'll see how it goes. Get all this out of the weed here. That's where we had oats growing in the middle of our path for some reason. Easy money. Alright, we'll knock this out real quick. Dump this in the hayloft, like I say. May take a wagon over and go ahead and top off the horses, but then again, I think they'll be okay. Not really worth it with just the 2 horses, so we don't have any pigs yet. I was going to say we could take some over there, but certainly no need for that. So, yeah, we'll just put it in the hayloft and pick it up real quick, and that way we can get back to work doing some real farming here on Grizzly Mountain. I'm excited. We have come a long way, thanks in no small part to our awesome friends that we have, Mr. B Gaming and Farmer Minn. They both come in, spent a good portion of their time here to help us for no real gain of their own, just to be awesome. So we definitely appreciate that. We really do. This farm would be nowhere near as far along without those guys. So we owe it all to those. So we owe it all to them. But right now, it's just us. No help in here now. So let me get back to work and quit running my mouth, and maybe I can get something done. And I'll catch up with you. Let's see. I guess we'll go do a little bit of sugar beets, and we'll probably call it an episode. We are just about done here for the day. So yeah, I think that'll do it. Driving like a madman down through here. Okay, I'll be right back. There we go. We are done with the straw. Moving on to the sugar beets. Let's see what we ended up getting. 111,000 liters off of that field. Very nice. One more crop for the wheat for the pigs, and we should be at almost the capacity of our hayloft, so that'll be good. Two flips of the field and the loft is full. Sounds like a song. I'm pretty sure I've heard that somewhere. Anyways, let's see. I'm going to drop this off. I'd like to just go through with the topper first, knock everything off. For one reason, I can go ahead and return this leased item, so if an hour should pass, I don't have to pay for it any more than I need it. But also, I think it just makes it easier to pick up the beets afterwards. Just, kind of go in a straight line, knock everything out. I don't know, it just seems easier to me to do it in 2 separate steps. Seems like it goes faster too. When you're doing it all at once, seems like you can't really get anywhere with the topper because you're constantly having to stop to empty. And I mean, I'm sure it takes the same amount of time, but to me it just seems faster, so that's why I do it that way. And let's see. Yeah, that's it. We got quite a bit done today. It's not even 9 o'clock in the morning yet. Perfect. We're going to get a lot more done today. This is going to be a great day. We got to use our hayloft, and we're getting ready to use our root crop storage for the first time today. We used our new mower and the tedder and windrowing head that go along with it. Yeah, we've done quite a bit. I am impressed with this day so far. I think I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for the afternoon. I think anything but cut trees basically is what we want to do. Look at that. There's tire damage. Where was it? Alright, so I guess I get that one because the front tire cut in too soon. So I understand why that one did it, but right here, this row is damaged from right here to right there. I don't understand what happened there. Shouldn't have been turning at that point. Ah well, it doesn't matter. Like I said, we'll get plenty of sugar beets out of here. It's not like we need a whole lot. And we may even plant them back, do it again. Like I say, this little bitty tiny field is not going to be good for much else. We could obviously just extend it, plow it into there, make field M a big old field. But do we really need to do that? Field B is quite a good sized field there. We didn't get a ton of oats off of that field. I think it was only 17,000 liters. But we got 100,000 liters of straw, so more than enough, more than enough. So if we were to do this field right here and let's say corn, I think if we got 2 corn harvests off of that field, we would be good for the pigs for a while. For quite a few pigs too. I'm not even sure how many pigs we're going to get right off the bat. We have the big pig pen, so we can hold 300 maybe? Yeah, it's 300, I think, pretty sure. It's a lot of pigs, I know that. So we need to start buying some pigs is what we need to do. I guess it'll be after we stockpile some food for them, but that might be our next wood project, or logging project. And now that I say that, we still have a $500,000 loan too, so yeah, we still got a bunch of work to do here. Maybe we can sweet talk one of our other awesome friends to come and doing a bunch of tree cutting down for us. Man, that helps a lot. Very, very cool. Yeah, that's it though. I think I'm done talking. I've said enough this morning. It's only 8:42 in the morning. Good day here, Grizzly. We had a good time. We spent a lot of money, got a lot of good stuff done. And we are done with the topper here, so I'm going to go ahead and return this to Mr. Ross at the store so that he doesn't try to sneak into my bank account anymore, make it any lighter. And I will take the beet harvester and I will get to work here. I'm going to get these sugar beets picked up and get them put in the storage there. And we'll be ready for whatever we decide to tackle this afternoon. So, I want to thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I'm Golfcart Jockey, and I want you to have a good day